Off to a strong start with PHYRE and Julian Ismas taking the lead, followed closely by Babardo and DJ Paraguay 35. Neotexum and Zarusku are hanging in there in third place as they navigate the twists and turns on the track. Babardo and Paraguay 35 have taken the lead, passing PHYRE and Julian Ismas. Wayne Train 94 and Bot Booster are now in 8th place after overtaking Video King 24 and Mamar Oster. Fafamarker and Trooper 07 have advanced to 11th place, surpassing Okayaki 3 and LaCroix 1980. Nolgas 77 and Ferrari 77 are on a roll, overtaking for cars to claim the 13th spot. On the other hand, One Serious Guy and Indy 17 are also making moves, passing for cars to secure the 18th position. However, MD 162 and Rady Zero Active Vixen seem to be struggling, dropping back 8 positions to 21st place. Neotexum and Zarusku have advanced to 2nd place, surpassing PHYRE and Julian Ismas. 801792, Sabine 27, One Serious Guy, and Indy 17 are currently engaged in a fierce competition for the 17th position. 801792 and Sabine 27 are piloting a McLaren MP404, while One Serious Guy and Indy 17 are in control of a Lotus 100T. Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake have climbed to the 19th spot, overtaking Kamado 3K and Zygote 22. Fafamarker and Trooper 07 have made a jump to P9, leaving Video King 24 and Mamar Oster behind. The battle for P10 is heating up between Video King 24 and Mamar Oster in a Dallara 3087 and Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Skid 01 in a Zakspeed 881. Nolgas 77 and Ferrari 77 are on the move as well, now in P12 after passing Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131. Aslani 9 and Obelixamax making a strong move up to P7, passing Wayne Train 94 and Bot Booster. Nolgas 77 and Ferrari 77 also making moves, now in P10 after overtaking Video King 24 and Mamar Oster. A tense battle for P10 between Nolgas 77 and Ferrari 77 in the Ferrari F1 87, 88C and Video King 24 and Mamar Oster in the Dallara 3087. Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131 have advanced to 12th place, surpassing Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Skid 01. They are engaged in a tight battle for the 12th spot. Driving a McLaren MP404, Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131 are showing strong performance against Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Skid 01 in a Zakspeed 881. Meanwhile, Kamado 3K and Zygote 22 have moved up to 19th place by overtaking 801792 and Sabine 27. Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131 are making moves, now in 11th place after passing Video King 24 and Mamar Oster. Over in the back, Kamado 3K, Zygote 22, 801792, and Sabine 27 are fighting it out for 19th place. Fafamarker and Trooper 07 have advanced to 7th place, successfully passing Aslani 9 and Obelixamax. Video King 24 and Mamar Oster are engaging in a close fight with Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Skid 01 for the 12th position. Video King 24 and Mamar Oster are in a Dallara 3087, while Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Skid 01 are in a Zakspeed 881. Kamado 3K, Zygo 22, 801792, and Sabine 27 are all battling fiercely for the 19th spot. Aslani 9 and Obelixamax drop back to P19, facing some difficulties. Wayne Train 94 and Buckbooster also struggle, slipping to P20. Whacked and Luke Runs are on the move, closing in on Wayne Train 94 and Buckbooster with a 20.5 second gap reduction. Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131 have made a great move up to 8th place, successfully passing Norgas 77 and Ferrari 77. It's a heated battle between them in their McLaren MP44 and Ferrari F1 8788C. Meanwhile, Okayaki 3 and LaCroix 1980 are also climbing the ranks, now at 11th after overtaking Video King 24 and Mamar Aster. Gary Z and Kerry Kyrie sees 12th place, overtaking Video King 24 and Mamar Aster. The battle intensifies as they jostle for position in their Lotus 100T and Dallara 3087 machines. One Serious Guy and Indy 17 have advanced to 13th place, surpassing Video King 24 and Mamar Aster. 801792 and Sabine 27 have climbed to 16th place, overtaking Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake. There's a tight duel between 801792, Sabine 27 in a McLaren MP44 and Sneaky 515, Dakota Snake in a Tyrrell 017 for the 16th spot. Video King 24 and Mamar Aster in the Dallara 3087 are fiercely contesting P15 with 801792 and Sabine 27 in the McLaren MP44. Exciting battle unfolding there. Meanwhile, Kamado 3K and Zygo 22 have made an impressive move up to P17, passing Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake in the process. Kamado 3K and Zygo 22 have made a swift move up to the 16th position, surpassing 801792 and Sabine 27 in a quick overtaking maneuver. Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake have advanced to 17th place, passing 801792 and Sabine 27 in their intense battle. Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake are piloting a Tyrrell 017, while 801792 and Sabine 27 are in a McLaren MP44. Kamado 3K and Zygo 22 are making moves, advancing to 15th place by overtaking Video King 24 and Mamar Aster. The battle for 15th is heating up between these drivers, with Kamado 3K and Zygo 22 in a McLaren MP4 for facing off against Video King 24 and Mamar Aster in a Dallara 3087. (801792) and Sabine 27 make a slick move, climbing to 17th place ahead of Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake. It's a fierce showdown between the McLaren MP44 and the Tyrrell 017 for that 17th spot. Whacked and Luke Runs are making some serious gains on Wayne Train 94 and Buckbooster, reducing the gap by 5.7 seconds. PHYRE, Julian Ismas, Fafamarka, and Trooper 07 are in a fierce battle for 5th place. 801792 and Sabine 27 have climbed up to 17th position, passing Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake. Fafamarka and Trooper 07 have advanced to P5, passing PHYRE and Julian Ismas. Ashi 1792 and Sabine 27 have climbed to P16, surpassing Video King 24 and Mamar Aster. Ashi 1792 and Sabine 27 in a McLaren MP4 are battling Video King 24 and Mamar Aster in a Dallara 3087 for P16. Video King 24 in the Dallara 3087 is battling it out with Mamar Aster for P17 against Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake in the Tyrrell 017. The competition in the midfield is heating up as these drivers fight for position. Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake have made a great move, advancing to 17th place by overtaking Video King 24 and Mamar Aster. The drivers Okayaki 3 and LaCroix 1980 in the McLaren MP4 are fiercely competing with Gary Z and Kerry Kyrie in the Lotus 100T for the 11th position. It's a tight battle as they maneuver around the track. Gary Z and Kerry Kyrie are climbing up the ranks to 11th place, surpassing Okioki 3 and LaCroix 1980. Meanwhile, Komodo 3K, Zago 22, Ashi 1792, and Sabine 27 are fiercely competing for the 15th position. Wayne Train 94 and Butt Booster have made a great move, climbing up to the 21st position by overtaking Slani 9 and Obelixamax. MD 162 and Rady 0 Actifixen are making moves, closing in on Wayne Train 94 and Butt Booster by 6.8 seconds. An intense battle brews between Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake against Video King 24 and Mamar Aster for position 17. Meanwhile, Aslani 9 and Obelixamax have climbed up to 21st place by overtaking Wayne Train 94 and Butt Booster. Lively updates continue as Wagged and Luke Runs are steadily catching up to Video King 24 and Mama Aster, cutting the distance by 2.1 seconds. MD 162 and Rady Zero Actifixen are making impressive gains, closing in on Wayne Train 94 and Bot Booster by 9.6 seconds. Meanwhile, Komodo 3K and Zygo 22 have advanced to 14th place, surpassing 1792 and Sabine 27. In the rear, 1792 and Sabine 27 have climbed to 15th place, overtaking One Serious Guy and Indy 17. Komodo 3K, Zygo 22, 1792, and Sabine 27 are fiercely fighting for the 14th position. Meanwhile, Sneaku 515, Dakota Snake, Video King 24, and Mama Aster are locked in a tight battle for 17th place. Luke Runs and Wagged are making gains, closing in on Video King 24 and Mama Aster by reducing the gap by 2.8 seconds. Wagged and Luke Runs are putting on the pressure, catching up to Video King 24 and Mama Aster, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. One Serious Guy said, "Hey Amy, who has the 3 fastest lap times?" Hey there, One Serious _guy. The 3 fastest lap times are held by Babardo and Japaraguay 35 in the Benetton B188 with a time of 1 minute and 20 for 40 seconds, followed by Aslani 9 and Obeliximax in the Eurobrun ER188 with 1 minute and 20.982 seconds. And rounding out the top 3 is Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake in the Tyrrell 017 with a time of 1 minute and 23.326 seconds. It's all heating up on the track. Nogas 77 in the Ferrari F1 87-88C is putting on a show battling with Ferrari 77 for the 9th spot. Meanwhile, Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Skid 01 in the Zaxpeed 881 are looking to fend off their competitors in this intense race. Aslani 9 and Obeliximax now sit in the 20th position after overtaking Wayne Train 94 and Bot Booster. However, Wayne Train 94 and Bot Booster quickly counter, moving up to 21st by passing Video King 24 and Mama Aster. Aslani 9 and Obeliximax are rapidly catching up to Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake, reducing the gap by a whopping 562.5 units. Nogas 77 and Ferrari 77 are fighting it out with Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Skid 01 for the 9th position in their respective Ferrari F1 87-88C and Zaxpeed 881 cars. The race is heating up as Aslani 9 and Obeliximax continue to close in on Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake. Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131 make a strong move to grab 7th place, passing Nogas 77 and Ferrari 77. Nogas 77 and Ferrari 77 respond by overtaking Okayaki 3 and LaCroix 1980 for 8th place. In the back, Komodo 3K and Zygo 22 advance to 11th place, passing 1792 and Sabine 27. MD 162 and Rady Zero Actifixen are making moves, catching up to Wayne Train 94 and Bot Booster by 548.4 units. Komodo 3K, Zygo 22, 1792, and Sabine 27 are fighting for the 11th position. Garazed and Karakairi have climbed to 15th place, passing Hugard 03 and Hot Wheels Kid 01. MD162 and Rady Zero Actifixen are closing in on Wayne Train 94 and Bob Booster, reducing the gap by 20.9 seconds. Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake have made their way up to 17th place, surpassing Wacked and Luke Runs. The battle intensifies as MD162 and Rady Zero Actifixen continue to chase down Wayne Train 94 and Bob Booster, narrowing the gap by 20.9 seconds. Gary Z and Karakairi are on fire, advancing through the pack to claim the 7th position. Meanwhile, Hugard 03 and Hot Wheels Kid 01 are also making impressive moves, overtaking 7 cars to secure the 9th spot. On the other hand, Fafamarker and True Pyro 7 seem to be facing challenges, slipping back 6 positions to 12th place. Nolgas 77 and Ferrari 77 make a move to the 9th position, passing Fafamarker and Trooper 07. Fafamarker and Trooper 07 advance to 10th place, overtaking Okayaki 3 and LaCroix 1980. Okayaki 3 and LaCroix 1980 climb to 11th place, surpassing Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131. Okay, we've got Okayaki 3, LaCroix 1980, Kamikaze 38, and Retro Wolf 131 all fighting it out for the 11th position. It's getting quite competitive in the mid-pack. Retro Wolf 131 is pushing hard, advancing to 11th place in the midst of a fierce battle with Okayaki 3, LaCroix 1980, and Kamikaze 38. The competition for that 11th spot is heating up. Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131 have advanced to 11th place, passing Okayaki 3 and LaCroix 1980. A heated battle is unfolding between Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131 and Okayaki 3 and LaCroix 1980 for the 11th position. Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131 are now in 11th place, successfully passing Okayaki 3 and LaCroix 1980 in the process. Nolgas 77 and Ferrari 77 in the Ferrari F1 87-88C are fiercely sparring with Fafamarker and Trooper 07 in the Lotus 100T for the 9th position. It's a tight and thrilling battle unfolding on the track. Babardo and Japaraguay 35 have made a swift move up to P2, successfully overtaking Neotexum and Zarusku in an impressive maneuver. Nolgas 77 in the Ferrari F1 87-88C is closely tailed by Ferrari 77. Meanwhile, Fafamarker and Trooper 07 in the Lotus 100T are also in the mix for the 9th position. It's a tight battle with these cars jostling for position on the track. Nolgas 77 in the Ferrari F1 88C is pushing pressure on Ferrari 77 for the 9th position. Meanwhile, Pfaffermarker and Trooper 07 in the Lotus 100T are also in the mix for that spot. It's a tight battle between these four drivers as they navigate the track. Pfaffermarker and Trooper 07 have advanced to 9th place, successfully passing Nolgas 77 and Ferrari 77. The Lotus 100T is holding its ground against the Ferrari F1 88C in this intense battle for 9th place. Yeah, those Benettons are really flying out there. Gotta watch out for them on the track. Okay, we've got Okaiki 3, LaCroix 1980, Kamado 3K, and Zygo 22 all fighting it out for the 12th position. Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake have made a strong move, advancing to 14th place by overtaking one serious guy in Indy 17. Okay, we've got a tight race going on between Okaiki 3, LaCroix 1980, Kamado 3K, and Zygo 22 for the 12th position. Okay, we've got Okaiki 3, LaCroix 1980, Kamado 3K, and Zygo 22 fighting it out for the 12th position. Wacht and Luke Rums in the Benetton B188 are currently neck and neck with 1792 and Sabine 27 in the McLaren MP44, fiercely competing for the 16th position in this race. Wayne Train 94 and Buck Booster are rapidly catching up to Aslani 9 and Obelixamax, reducing the gap by 9.2 seconds. Wacht and Luke Rums in the Benetton B188 are neck and neck with 1792 and Sabine 27 in the McLaren MP44, fighting for that 16th spot. It's a tight battle as they navigate through the course. Neil Texan and Zarusku have made a bold move to secure the top spot, passing Babardo and Japaraguay 35. Babardo and DJ Paraguay 35 are off to a strong start, taking the lead in this race. Neil Texan and Zarusku are not far behind in second place, followed closely by PHY Lee and Julian Ismas in third. Let's see who will maintain their positions as the race progresses. Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Kid 01 are fiercely contesting the 8th position, both in Zakspeed 881 cars. Meanwhile, Pfaffermarker and Trooper 07 are also locked in a battle for 8th place, driving Lotus 100T vehicles. Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Kid 01 in the Zakspeed 881 are fiercely contesting P8 against Pfaffermarker and Trooper 07 in the Lotus 100T. It's a close battle unfolding on the track. Hugert 03 in the Zakspeed 881 and Hot Wheels Kid 01 are fiercely contesting for the 8th position against Pfaffermarker and Trooper 07 in the Lotus 100T. It's a close battle as they navigate through the twists and turns of the track. Pfaffermarker and Trooper 07 have made a move up to 8th place, successfully overtaking Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Kid 01. The Lotus 100T duo is in a tight battle for the 8th position against Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Kid 01 in the Zakspeed 881. Meanwhile, Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake are currently locked in a fierce competition with One Serious Guy and Indy 17 for the 14th spot. It's all action-packed on the track. Sneaky 515, Dakota Snake, One Serious Guy, and Indy 17 are in an intense battle for the 14th position. Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake are piloting a Tyrrell 017, while One Serious Guy and Indy 17 are handling a Lotus 100T. Wayne Train 94 and Bob Booster are making a strong push, closing in on Aslani 9 and Obelixamax, reducing the gap by 10.3 seconds. The pressure is on for Aslani 9 and Obelixamax as Wayne Train 94 and Bob Booster are hot on their heels. Video King 24 and Mamar Aster are making an impressive charge, significantly reducing the gap to MD 162 and Rady 0 Activixen by 483.2 units. The pressure is on as they continue to close in on their competitors. Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake in the Tyrrell 017 are locked in a tight battle with One Serious Guy and Indy 17 in the Lotus 100T for the 14th position. It's anyone's game as they navigate the track. Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake are fiercely contesting P14, both behind the wheel of a Tyrrell 017. Not far behind, One Serious Guy and Indy 17 are in a tight duel for the same position, handling the Lotus 100T. Keep an eye on this exciting midfield battle. One Serious Guy and Indy 17 have advanced to the 14th position, surpassing Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake in the process. Video King 24 and Lamar Oster are making impressive gains, closing the gap on MD 162 and Rady 0 Actifixen by 9.1 units. Exciting moves from Wacht and Luke Runs as they secure 15th place, surpassing 1792 and Sabine 27. The pursuit continues as Video King 24 and Lamar Oster continue to narrow in on MD 162 and Rady 0 Actifixen, now only 9.1 units behind. Wacht and Luke Runs in the Benetton B188 are fiercely holding off 1792 and Sabine 27 in the McLaren MP44 as they battle for the 15th position. It's a close fight between these two teams. Wayne Train 94 and Bot Booster are on the move, now in 20th place after overtaking Islani 9 and Obelixamax. Fafamarker and Trooper 07 are making impressive gains on Gary Z and Karakairi, reducing the gap by 5.1 seconds. Meanwhile, MD 162 and Rady 0 Actifixen are closing in on Wayne Train 94 and Bot Booster, narrowing the distance by 13.3 seconds. It's a tight race with intense battles unfolding on the track. MD 162 and Rady 0 Actifixen making a move on Wayne Train 94 and Bot Booster, closing the gap by 26.9 units. Nolgas 77 and Ferrari 77 now in P8 after overtaking Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131. Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131 advance to P9, surpassing Okayaki 3 and LaCroix 1980. Okayaki 3, LaCroix 1980, Komodo 3K, and Zygo 22 are fiercely contesting the 10th position. Meanwhile, Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake are gradually catching up to Hubert 03 and Hot Wheels Skid 01, reducing the gap by 2.3 seconds. Okayaki 3, LaCroix 1980, Komodo 3K, and Zygo 22 are fiercely competing for the 10th position. The race for P10 is heating up. Hubert 03 and Hot Wheels Skid 01 have advanced to 17th place, surpassing Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake in a swift move. Okayaki 3, LaCroix 1980, Komodo 3K, and Zygo 22 are currently locked in a heated battle for the 10th position. Neotexum and Zarusku have advanced to 2nd place, surpassing Babardo and Japaraguay 35. Babardo and Japaraguay 35 are making a strong push, catching up to Neil Texan and Zarusku, reducing the gap by 10.9 seconds. Okayaki 3, LaCroix 1980, Komodo 3K, and Zygo 22 are engaged in a fierce battle for the 10th position. Nolgas 77 and Ferrari 77 make a strong move to claim 7th place, leaving Fafamarker and Trupero 7 behind. Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131 are gaining ground on the duo, closing in by 2.3 seconds. Komodo 3K and Zygo 22 show their skill by overtaking Gary Z and Kerry Kyrie for the 10th position. Hugard 03 and Hot Wheels Skid 01 are on a roll, passing 6 cars to secure the 11th spot. Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake are making moves as well, overtaking 4 competitors to claim 14th place. Video King 24 and Lamar Oster are closing in fast on MD 162 and Rady 0 Active Vixen, narrowing the distance by 40.4 units. Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake advance to 13th place, passing Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131. Okayaki 3 and LaCroix 1980 climb to 15th place, overtaking 801792 and Sabine 27. 801792 and Sabine 27 progress to 16th place, passing Wagged and Luke Runs. Gary Z and Kerry Kyrie make a strong move to 7th place, passing Nolgas 77 and Ferrari 77. Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake are in a tight duel with Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131 for 13th position. Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake in the Tyrrell 017 are up against Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131 in the McLaren MP44. MD162 and Rady 0 Active Vixen are rapidly catching up to Wayne Train 94 and Bob Booster, reducing the gap by a significant 559.7 units. Babardo and DJ Paraguay 35 have made a strong move to take the 2nd position, passing Neil Texan and Zarusku. Hugard 03 and Hot Wheels Kid 01 have also climbed to P8, overtaking Fafamarker and True Pyro 7 in the process. One Serious Guy and Indy 17 in the Lotus 100T are fiercely contesting P15 against 801792 and Sabine 27 in the McLaren MP44. The competition is heating up as they race for position. Video King 24 and Lamar Oster have made significant gains on MD 162 and Rady 0 Active Vixen, reducing the distance by 532.0 units. Hugard 03, Hot Wheels Skid 01, Fafamarker, and Trooper 07 are in a fierce competition for the 8th position, with Hugard 03 and Hot Wheels Skid 01 driving a Zack Speed 881, while Fafamarker and Trooper 07 are in a Lotus 100T. Another close battle is happening for the 15th spot, with One Serious Guy, Indy 17, 801792, and Sabine 27 fighting it out, with One Serious Guy and Indy 17 in a Lotus 100T and 801792 and Sabine 27 in a McLaren MP44. Hugard 03 and Hot Wheels Skid 01 are fiercely contesting P8 in their Zack Speed 881 against Fafamarker and Trooper 07 in a Lotus 100T. Meanwhile, Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake are battling Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131 for P10, with the Tyrrell 017 facing off against the McLaren MP44. Pfeffermarker and Trooper 07 have made a strong move, now in 8th place after overtaking Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Skid 01. The battle for the 8th position is heating up between these two pairs. Meanwhile, Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Skid 01 are also locked in a fierce duel with Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake for the 9th spot. Exciting developments in the mid-pack. Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake have advanced to 9th place, surpassing Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131. Meanwhile, Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131 have progressed to 10th place, overtaking Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Skid 01. Sneaky 515 in the Tyrrell 017 is currently dueling it out with Dakota Snake for the 9th position, while Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131 in the McLaren MP44 are also in the mix. It's a tight battle amongst these drivers as they navigate the track. Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake in Tyrrell 017 are neck and neck with Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131 in McLaren MP44 for 9th place. Meanwhile, Wayne Train 94 and Bot Booster have made a strong move up to 19th position, surpassing Aslani 9 and Obelixamax. Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131 in the McLaren MP44 are fiercely competing with Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Skid 01 in the Zaxpeed 881 for the 10th position. Meanwhile, Wayne Train 94 and Bot Booster are gaining ground on Aslani 9 and Obelixamax, reducing the distance between them by 2.4 seconds. MD 162 and Rady 0 Actifixen are making significant strides, catching up to Wayne Train 94 and Bot Booster, reducing the gap by a substantial 30.6 seconds. The pressure is on for Wayne Train 94 and Bot Booster as MD 162 and Rady 0 Actifixen continue their charge. Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake in the Tyrrell 017 are neck and neck with Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131 in the McLaren MP44 for 9th place. Meanwhile, One Serious Guy and Indy 17 in the Lotus 100T are fighting 1792 and Sabine 27 in the McLaren MP44 for the 15th spot. The competition is heating up as we head into the next phase of the race. Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake in the Tyrrell 017 are fiercely fighting Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131 in the McLaren MP44 for the 9th position. It's a tight battle as they navigate the track, showcasing their skills and determination. Stay tuned for more updates on this intense competition. Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131 have made a solid move, climbing to P9 by overtaking Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake. Meanwhile, Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake are locked in a tight battle with Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Skid 01 for the 10th spot. Exciting dynamics unfolding between the Tyrrell 017 and Zaxpeed 881 cars. Video King 24 and Namar Oster are swiftly catching up to MD 162 and Rady 0 Actifixen, reducing the gap by 9.9 seconds. The pressure is on as they aim to make their move. Video King 24 and Mama Aster are making significant gains on ND 162 and Rady 0 Active Vixen, reducing the gap by 18.0. In a thrilling duel, Okayaki 3 and LaCroix 1980 are fighting one serious guy and Indy 17 for the 14th position. The McLaren MP44 and Lotus 100T drivers are neck and neck in this intense battle. One serious guy and Indy 17 have made some impressive moves, advancing to 14th place by overtaking Okayaki 3 and LaCroix 1980. The race is heating up as positions continue to shift. Wayne Train 94 and Bud Booster have made a strong move, advancing to 19th place by overtaking Aslani 9 and Obelixamax. Okayaki 3, LaCroix 1980, 801792, and Sabine 27 are locked in a tight competition for the 15th position. Aslani 9 and Obelixamax have made impressive moves to reach 19th place, overtaking Wayne Train 94 and Bot Booster. MD 162 and Rady 0 Active Vixen are steadily gaining on Wayne Train 94 and Bot Booster, shrinking the gap by 4.8 seconds. Norgas 77 and Ferrari 77 have made a move up the ranks, now sitting comfortably in 11th place after overtaking Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Skid 01. MD 162 and Rady 0 Active Vixen are making a significant push, closing in on Wayne Train 94 and Bot Booster by 29.1 seconds. Exciting action between Okayaki 3 and LaCroix 1980 against Wacht and Luke runs for the 16th position. The competition is fierce as these drivers navigate their McLaren MP44 and the Netton B188 cars. Komodo 3K and Zygo 22 advanced to 12th place, passing one serious guy and Indy 17. One serious guy and Indy 17 climbed to 13th, overtaking 801792 and Sabine 27. 801792 and Sabine 27 progressed to 14th, surpassing Okayaki 3 and LaCroix 1980. Wacht and Luke runs have advanced to P15, passing Okayaki 3 and LaCroix 1980 in a solid overtake move. Video King 24 and Mama Aster are making significant gains, reducing the distance to MD 162 and Rady 0 Active Vixen by 10.6 units. Their swift pace is definitely putting pressure on the competition. Video King 24 and Mama Aster are making a strong move, catching up to MD 162 and Rady 0 Active Vixen, reducing the gap by 18.1 seconds. Keep an eye on this intense battle for position. One serious guy and Indy 17 in the Lotus 100T are fiercely contesting P13 with 801792 and Sabine 27 in the McLaren MP44. The battle for position is heating up between these skilled drivers. Pfeffermarker and Trooper 07 are making a strong move, catching up to Gary Z and Kerry Kyrie by closing the distance by 5.0 units. Pfeffermarker and Trooper 07 making some impressive moves, now in 7th position after overtaking Gary Z and Kerry Kyrie. Over in 13th place, One Serious Guy and Indy 17 in the Lotus 100T are giving a tough fight against 1792 and Sabine 27 in the McLaren MP44. Nogas 77 and Ferrari 77 are making significant gains, narrowing the distance to Gary Z and Kerry Kyrie by 25.6 units. They're putting the pressure on as they catch up. In a swift move, Komodo 3K and Zygo 22 have climbed to P11, overtaking One Serious Guy and Indy 17. Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake have smoothly advanced to 17th place, surpassing Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Skid 01 in a smart maneuver. Video King 24 and Mamar Oster are catching up to MD 162 and Rady 0 Active Fixin, reducing the gap by 2.0 seconds. Nogas 77 in the Ferrari F1 87-88C is holding off Ferrari 77 for 10th place, while Komodo 3K and Zygo 22 are right on their tails in the McLaren MP44. It's a tight battle as they navigate the track. Nogas 77 and Ferrari 77 in the Ferrari F1 87-88C are fiercely contesting P10 against Komodo 3K and Zygo 22 in the McLaren MP44. It's a thrilling matchup between these iconic racing machines. AI drivers 1792 and Sabine 27 are neck and neck with Wacht and Luke Runs in a tight battle for 13th place. The McLaren MP44 duo is facing off against the Benetton B188 pair, making for an exciting showdown on the track. Nogas 77 and Ferrari 77 in the Ferrari F1 87-88C are fiercely contesting for 10th place with Komodo 3K and Zygo 22 in the McLaren MP44. It's a thrilling battle unfolding in the middle of the pack. Gary Z and Kerry Kyrie are now in 7th place after overtaking Nogas 77 and Ferrari 77. Gas 77 and Ferrari 77 have moved up to 8th place, surpassing Pfeffermarker and True Pyro 7. One Serious Guy and Indy 17 have advanced to 11th place, passing Komodo 3K and Zygo 22. Neo-Texum and Zarusku are making a rapid move, catching up to Babardo and Japaraguay 35 by reducing the gap by 5.9 seconds. Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Kid 01 are showing impressive progress, overtaking for cars to secure 12th place. The battle between these drivers continues to intensify as Neo-Texum and Zarusku aim to close in on Babardo and Japaraguay 35 once more. 80-17-92 and Sabine 27 are steadily reducing the gap, with Okayaki 3 and LaCroix 1980 by 9.7 units. PHY and Julian Ismas have advanced to P5, surpassing Babardo and Japaraguay 35. Komodo 3K and Zygo 22 are neck and neck with Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131, fiercely contesting for P13. Pfeffermarker and Trooper 07 have advanced to 8th place, successfully overtaking Gas 77 and Ferrari 77. Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Kid 01 are making a move on Wacht and Luke runs, cutting the distance by 3.0 seconds. Wacht and Luke runs slip back to P15. PHY and Julian Ismas climb to P4, passing Babardo and Japaraguay 35. Hugert 03 and Hot Wheels Kid 01 advance to P9, surpassing Kamikaze 38 and Retro Wolf 131. One Serious Guy and Indy 17 in the Lotus 100T are fiercely contesting P13 against Okayaki 3 and LaCroix 1980 in the McLaren MP44. It's a gripping battle between these pairs as they jostle for position on the track. Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake are rapidly closing in on Wacht and Luke runs, reducing the gap by 35.9 seconds. The pressure is on as they push for a breakthrough. Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake are making swift progress, catching up to Wacht and Luke runs by reducing the gap by 5.5 seconds. Meanwhile, One Serious Guy and Indy 17 are in a tight battle with Okayaki 3 and LaCroix 1980 for the 13th position, each pair driving distinct Formula 1 cars. The chase continues as Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake persist in closing in on Wacht and Luke runs. Aslani 9, Obeliximax, Wayne Train 94, and Buck Booster are locked in a tight battle for the 19th position. Aslani 9, Obeliximax, Wayne Train 94, and Buck Booster are currently engaged in a fierce battle for the 19th position.